Howdy y'all, this is Dwight and welcome back to my channel. Well, as we can see, I'm back here along the back property line once again. Figured I'd come back here and enjoy me a bit of a bowl here. Of course, it's been a little spell since I did me a video, so I thought I'd better go ahead and do me one of those backwood codger special videos, and thought I'd do me a blend review for this here special video. A little while back, those of y'all that follow Jesse of their Just Piping there, he was had him a visit to Mexico with some family and whatnot, and he took along with him the Piper X1X blend, and of course that there got the old gears a turning in this old noggin of mine, and I have me a tin of Ironmore, and I'll be honest with you, I hadn't smoked any of it basically since right after I'd gotten it, and that'd been over a year ago at least. And so I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get me some of that Sam Gawith cherry vanilla and mix one with it. So that's exactly what I did. I thought I'd do me a review on it and give you all my thoughts. Of course, I got it here in this here Ziploc bag. Nice portion of it mixed together quite nicely. And I'm going to be smoking it today in what I call Pat's Cob, because I won this cob in Paladin Pipers. He called it his Corny Codger Challenge, if I remember correctly. And I was fortunate enough to be a winner, and he sent me this cob, of course, along with some other stuff. So that's what I'm going to be using, which it's, you know, Missouri Meerschaum cob, or as Cousin Bob likes to call it, chunk of cow fodder. Well, let's get us a whiff. Dip our old snout in this thing. See what we got going on here. Let's get her up. Okay, right off the rip, skunk tail. Yeah, skunk tail. With a hint of possum breath. Yeah. Skunk tail at the forefront, possum breath just eases itself right in at the tail end, if that makes any sense. So, let's load this glorious melon backy up in the Pat's Cob. Now I'm just going to dip it down in here. It's out of frame, but I'll get me some and just stuff her down in there. I'm just scooping it in with a finger and cramming it in there without much ceremony. There we go. Fill it up quite nicely. Down just a little bit more. There we go. Now I'm going to seal this bag back up. That way we keep them glorious aromas hopefully trapped inside a wee bit. I'll set this down to the side. Okay, let's light it up. See what we got going on here. A little breezy. Hopefully we ain't coming across the microphone too bad with that. Thank you, Sow Dog. That one there put hair on your chest, let me tell you. I dive back in, attempt to gather my thoughts. Hmm. That tastes like something I had just last week. That tastes like roadkill. Not just any roadkill. One of them specially done aged roadkills. Don't know if any of y'all have partaken in roadkill or not. Some of the finest dining of the backwoods. That there put a quiver into your liver and make them toes just twinkle footed across the dining room. If you're humpback, it'll make you stand up straight and march like one of them there soldiers in one of them there marches. Because let me tell you, unless you ain't never had one of them there aged roadkill meals, you just don't know what you're missing out on. Because if you wasn't a man before one of it, you's a man afterwards, let me tell you. Got a hint, just a hint of soured 2-month-old milk. On top of a little bit of what is that? 3-month-old green ham. You know, the kind they get the penicillin off of. You know, that has that green foliage growing on it. You know, the healthy folk eat that ham, not that junk you buy at the grocery store. Because I don't know, you've seen some of that old meat they put on sale. Looks all brown and nasty. That's exactly what it is. It is green when it's healthy. Hmm. Trying to decide if this is just one of them there two flavored blends. Green ham, hint of soured milk on the overtones. Oh, what's that in the retro hell? Mm. Or took your funny bone right there. Retro hell has the tingling sensation of spoiled cabbage. Yeah. You know, let's turn all white and fluffy. Whenever you go to have that leftover, you got to stir it in real nice. Yeah, I'd say that's about it. Green ham, slight overtone of soured milk with a retro hilt of, yeah, spoiled cabbage. Fine smoke, fine smoke. Survive a bowl of this. You went from boyhood to manhood just that quick. I think that there will do it for this special Backwoods Codger review. Disclaimer, if you think this was serious, then you're dumber than me. Honestly, it's not too bad. That same guy with cherry vanilla is nice and mild. Don't have that cough syrup cherry flavor to it, which is ever cherry flavored blend I've had so far. That's what it's tasted like to me. And if you got a flavor medicine with cherry flavoring to make it decent enough to take your medicine, I'd rather taste good backy than a mouthful of that cherry flavoring, but that's just me. But this year's nice. Nice and mild. The reason why I wanted to try it was um, what Jesse reported his family. They enjoyed the smell of it. So when I do chores, a lot of times, depending on what chores it is, depending on what day doing it, I got to go inside the house in and out several times. It's a pain. Take your pipe out, set it down, go fetch or get what you're needing, get it back out, get your pipe back, relight it, set stuff down, this, that, and the other. I get something that smells pleasant. I can just strut right in, get what I'm needing, do what I do, come right back out. Not puff on it, but um, keep it in my mouth. Keep. So I tried it. Very first time. In there getting what I was needing. Of course, my mom was sitting in her chair and she said it smelled pleasant. So that was a win. I still ain't going to be smoking a pipe in the house, but pleasant enough to where I can walk in the house and do what I need to do without needing to set my pipe down outside. So that is a massive win. And it's a pleasant blend, a little bit sweet, not bad. Um, so I don't mind it. So on those days when I'm needing to go in and out of the house, this is what I'm reaching for now. Because I can just go in like this and not puff on it when I go in. And if I do accidentally puff, well, you know, it's pleasant. So that concludes my special review of the Piper X1X blend. So, till y'all come by and visit with me again, y'all take care, you hear?